Hey guys, it's VS. Today you're going to be watching a chem fail on Strikezone. This was actually before I got any of my chems before, and I just decided that it'd be a fun idea to post this on Friday since, you know, Fail Friday kind of goes together. I don't think this is going to be a series, so I'm not going to put like any episodes or anything, the episode number after the title, but I am going to post these from time to time. Whenever I get a decent one, I think I'll post. Sorry I haven't really been posting much lately. I'm not really enjoying Ghost in its current state. I hate getting melted every time I run into somebody and I don't have any time to respond. That's really frustrating. That on top of the attack dog and the different maps, it's really frustrating for me to play right now. The only time I'm really having fun is when I'm doing Extinction or Search and Rescue, and they just added Search and Destroy, so I am looking forward to playing some of that tonight. That should be pretty alright. I like sniping on Search and Destroy and Search and Rescue and that sort of thing, so we'll see how that goes. But all in all, the game is just, I don't know, I'm just not really enjoying it. I think I'd rather play Black Ops 2 than this right now at this point, simply because of how fast you die. And whenever I'm on a high streak, the game either ends, which is far less likely than me dying to something stupid, like an IES or an IMS or an IED or whatever that little explosive thing is that you throw on the ground that's like the new Claymore, just 20 trillion times worse. Or a gun that isn't supposed to be that strong but kills me in 1 or 2 bullets. I was playing the other night and I got one shot by the honey badger. I watched the kill cam, I got 1 or 2 hit markers it showed, and then I just died. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And this was from like halfway across the map on Strikezone. This wasn't this game. I ended this game 18-0. And I was pretty happy with the streak. I thought I was going to get the chem. I was kind of going back and forth, but I joined late, as you guys seen from the beginning. It was 0-9. So I joined in when the guy in lead had 9 kills. Otherwise, I think I could have gotten it because that time difference just made a huge impact on how the game ended. I'm not sure if I would have died anyway, but I was going off pretty well. I was on a streak. It was kind of a long streak, but it was my first chem, so I would have been happy with it no matter what. However, I do have another game to post soon. I'm not sure when I'll get around to posting it, but it's a free-for-all game where I joined in at 23 points is what the guy in the lead had. And I thought for sure, you know, I'm just so sick of getting thrown into games where I know I'm going to lose, or where the chance of winning is highly impossible, or just not likely, just really not likely like that game was. And I got thrown into it, and I ended up winning. I couldn't believe, I don't know how the guy couldn't get just, what was it, 7 more kills. By the time I got 29 is what I ended with, because I couldn't get that last kill before the game ended. But I did pull ahead. I got up to 29 kills by the time he was at 27, I think, 27 or 28, somewhere like that. So I just couldn't believe I won that. I should have had the chem on that game, but I died to some stupid stuff, and one of the kids was just sitting with a shotgun. I think the kid in lead actually was sitting with a shotgun and amplified. That's why once he got to where he was, he just wasn't doing that well because he was just camping and sitting there. And I don't even think he was on a streak because he was like 23 and 13, I think, when I looked. I can't quite remember, but I'll post that probably Sunday, so keep an eye out for that. I think you guys will enjoy that game pretty well. It's pretty fast-paced on one of the smaller maps, not Strikezone, but a different one. I can't remember the name of it exactly. It's the snow one that kind of has the train going through the middle. And it's one of the smaller maps on this game for sure, and I kind of like it, except the spawn points are kind of weird. And it's not really symmetrical. It's hard to run around on, especially when you're going through the middle, even if you go underground. So I don't know how I feel about that map. It was the very first one I ever played on. For those of you who've seen that free-for-all game I posted, my first game on Ghosts. It's not a bad map, but it's definitely not the best in the game. I don't know what the best is. I think Warhawk probably is the one I enjoy the most, but this game's wrapping up, so if you liked the video, like it. If you didn't, dislike it, and I'll catch you on my next one.